The title of this lesson is Staying Locked In. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Hashem El Shai B'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. A mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of earth, teaching this word and believing this word, Lord willing as a whole, you all continue in sound doctrine. In the same spirit, shalom to the aqua, the sister of this faith and this truth. Lord willing that you continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. Stay locked in. In these last days, distractions, temptations, and trials are everywhere. To be locked in means to be fully focused on Yahweh B'Hashem El Shai, not wavering, not folding, not turning back. Stay focused on the mission. Let's just hop to Matthew, the 6th chapter, verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore the eye be single, that whole body shall be full of light. Your mind must be single, meaning focus on one thing, righteousness. If your focus is divided, your spirit weakens. Okay? If your focus is divided, your spirit is weakened. This is another reason why when we're praying, right, you meditate on the Lord and your mind's elsewhere, the thought process on the Lord is kind of weak. Okay? I had to be told this one too, because I know I dealt with it multiple times being in this flesh. This is Colossians 3:2. Set your affections on things above and not things on the earth. Staying locked in means your mind is not consumed by worldly things. 1 John 2:15-17, because everything in this world is always trying to please the flesh, the things that you see in your eyes that become your interest. Okay? We haven't had a chance to be fully locked into the things that we don't see, that the Lord has already prepared for us. So we got to be constant and disciplined spiritually and mentally. So when you go to 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, verse 58, it says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye standfast, unmovable. So what this is going into, you can't be able to be moved left, right, forward, or taken away. Always bounding in the work of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem El Shai, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in Yahweh B'Hashem El Shai. This work is not in vain. So we want to be continuous in the Lord's work. This is his work. This is his business. He allowed us to be in his business. When we go into the Amplified, if the app, has it, the Amplified, it says, therefore, my beloved brother and sister, be standfast, immovable, always excelling in the work of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem El Shai, always doing your best, right? The Lord wants us to do our best, doing more than is needed. For your own individual self in this ministry, you have to do more than what is needed as a man, as a woman, as a wife, as a sister, as a child, so on and so on. Do more than is needed, being continually aware that your labor, even to the point of exhaustion, in the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem El Shai is not futile nor wasted. It is never without purpose. The sirens is going off. That is the message, baby. Y'all might not hear it, but just for me, if y'all do call out Yahweh B'Hashem El Shai, we want to be unmovable. This is a warning for us, man. Because Yahweh Shai is coming soon. You got to stay locked in. Locked in, stand fast, unmovable. No on and off spirit. No on and off spirit. No lukewarm mindset, right? That's Revelations, the 3rd chapter, right? You got to stay focused. This is where marriage continue when you're focused, right? When the brothers is continually, diligently in the fear of the Lord, and you women is staying focused in your lot, in your position, right behind your man, so that whatever comes in the future, who comes in the future, you'll be willing to be open dorms, open arms, right? We got to be locked in with the doctrine. We got to be locked in with our faith, right? Because if it's any example that you can be moved, broken, you're out of here. Okay, when you go to Luke, the 9th chapter, verse 62, it says, and Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow looking back is fit for the kingdom of heaven. This is the reason when we look at Lot's wife, she's not fit for the kingdom. You, Jake, that want to go back to the world, you're not fit for the kingdom because you're not looking forward, you're looking back. Somebody in a race cannot finish if they're always looking back. Once you start, there's no looking back. That's how the Lord wants it, not how I want it. So endure through temptation and trials, right? We just going straight to precept. I might read too, but we going straight to the precept, right? Because a lot of us might not be locked in, right? We got dreams and goals above the main destination, right? Some of you brothers, the main destination you striving to take a woman is in the bed or to a date. Where's the other destination location, right? You should be trying to take her to the kingdom. Really, this woman should be trying to follow you to the kingdom. So it's really a hand in hand. You women should be wanting to be led in the kingdom. If not, you're not locked in. Anybody in the world is not locked in. Okay? So staying locked in means enduring when it's hard, right? This system is about to unfold. Jake is planning for a spring break and this and this and that. Don't know what the hell is going on. But it's okay. Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shai is allowing this to go because a lot of examples is going to take place. A lot of examples going to take place. 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 57. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. Right? This truth is a battle, not comfort. You must fight to stay focused, right? We fight the good fight of faith. Timothy tell you got to be a good soldier to endure hardness. You men are soldiers, right? We're warriors standing up for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So you got to guard your mind, right? As sheep, as believers, hearers, women, you got to guard your mind, right? If a woman is a weaker vessel, that, yeah, we know it's physical, right? But what's the other one? Mental, spiritual, right? Proverbs 4:23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. In the NLT, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life, right? Your mind do, your heart do. So where's your heart at? Matthew 6:21. Wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure is. So watch what you entertain, music, people, and thoughts. Your mind determines your direction. You know, now, sidebar, you can be listening to music and it doesn't navigate you to go off or go any other direction, right? This is where it comes to, you have to know you, right? It's not don't drown yourself with too much that's not good for you if you can't control it. So stay watchful. We are in the end. Matthew 24:13. But he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. So this is about finishing strong, not just starting. Every race, yeah, it's good when you start off because that helps the finish. But when you close to finish, you should try even harder because then you got time. You know, there's people that been behind somebody that was first and had a better time than the person that was first. 1 Peter 5:8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. So if you're not locked in, you're vulnerable, right? So you have to be alert. You have to be aware. So don't get distracted by this world. Why? 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world, right? Why? Let's go to St. 1 John 2:15. NLT, do not love this world, neither nor the things it offer you. For when you love the world, you do not have the love of the Father in you. For the world offers only a craving for physical pleasure, a craving for everything we see. Our pride in our achievements, our possessions, these are not from the Father, but are from the world. And this world is fading away, along with everything that people crave. But anyone who does what please God will live forever. So distractions will put you out of the spirit. And if you never been in the spirit, the more you are consumed in this world, you will never be drawn to the spirit, right? This is why you have people that are still in the world. 2 Timothy 2:4. No man, let me start at 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. No man that in warfare entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. We're all about pleasing the Lord. So don't entangle yourself with your civilian life. Okay? Don't entangle yourself with the fears of your life. That's like Jada Pinkett, you know? You don't want to entangle yourself with the fears of this life. A soldier stays focused on his mission. You know, when Yahushua was 12, what did he say? You know, I'm about my Father's business. Our business is the mission of the Lord. Okay? That's what it is. So strength comes from Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. When you go to the book of Isaiah, the 40th chapter, in verse 31, Isaiah 41:31, but they that wait upon the Lord Yahweh shall renew their strength. We're going to renew our strength through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Which we even look even further. This is the kingdom, man. We endure to the end, brothers. This is gonna be an actual action. This is gonna be an action, right? You don't stay locked in by your own power, right? We get locked in by the renewing strength from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because he's our real strength. When you go to Philippians, the 4th chapter, verse 13, it says, I can do all things through Hamashiach, which strengthens me. I can do all things through Hamashiach, who strengthens me. You got to be dependent in the Lord. So stay locked in, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay watchful, stay enduring. This is not a part-time walk. This is your life. Right? Because Yahushua even said, right, even the Heavenly Father, he put right in front of us life and death. What are you choosing? What did the Lord put in your heart to choose? And if you should tell by your life. Revelations 3:11, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. What do you have? The doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. What do you have? Faith. What do you have? The name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is a part of the doctrine. Hold fast to it, because this is all you got. This is all you need. Okay? So call out Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Lord willing, that was edifying. It was edifying to me, because this is really encouraging for us to stay locked into the Lord, because it's very difficult out of here. You know, that word stoic, you got to be connected to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to fully try to be a stoic. You can't just do this just being a mere man. Okay? To rule your house, right? To have order in your marriage, you need Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All these children out here just having fun. Cool, it's cool and dandy. But they wasn't raised up to know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They're not able to be locked in because they mothers and fathers locked in. So you brothers and sisters that's able to hear this lesson, you got to know that you're blessed. You're lucky that you have this information. So stay locked in. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. With that, shalom, shalom, abad, babal. Shalom.